Welcome back to the second half of NEWSBREAK Live, and joining me live is Domenica Megerdichian, who is a management associate from the Torrance Economic Development Department. So nice to see you.
Thanks for having me, Hida.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
And we're going to be talking about the California Competes tax credit, but before we get into it, there are so many businesses that call Torrance their home, and there's a lot of perks and benefits to opening one right here. So tell me a little bit about that.
Sure. So the city of Torrance is a business-friendly, full-service city, and it's located in the perfect location for businesses to locate in the greater Los Angeles County region. We are in close proximity to the ports, to the freeways, to the airport. We have many small businesses, large businesses, national and international headquarters. Many of them are leaders in their industries. And the city of Torrance has an economic development team that's a division of the city manager's office that really focuses on attracting, retaining, and growing business here in the city of Torrance. We actually have an economic development team that's comprised of city staff from all different city departments. And what we do is we exist to answer the questions and concerns and assist businesses to locate here. So we provide site selection among other incentives and resources, and just make sure that they thrive while they're here in the city of Torrance.
And I think that's key. Your team goes out and you're always there to assist businesses. And one of the benefits that you're promoting, the department, is the California Competes tax credit. The deadline is coming up. What is this program?
So the Cal Competes tax credit is one of the incentives and resources that's available through GoBiz, which is the Governor's Office of Business and Economic Development, which is just one of the agencies that the Office of Economic Development partners with. So this resource there is an application process, and it's open to large and small businesses. But basically, businesses apply to have a tax incentive. And Torrance businesses have applied. They've been successful. Our businesses have gotten anywhere from $50,000 to $1 million. And the application process is coming up. I believe it's August 21st. The amount of money in this round is $75 million, and that's for the entirety of the state of California. And what it allows businesses to do is to free up the money that they would otherwise be spending towards taxes, to help ramp up their employment, invest in their own business, and really accomplish some of those goals that they've been wanting to do.
So the deadline is coming up. Why should someone apply? Is the application process difficult? How does it exactly work?
Right, with the application deadline fast approaching, the application process, it does have a process. It's a few different steps, and our office does have direct contacts at GoBiz to help businesses that are interested in applying. But businesses really need to be prepared to apply. So they need to prepare their application materials, really understand and know that there's going to be reporting requirements, and they need to know exactly what they're going to be putting this money into. So while we are always trying to promote businesses to apply, you want to also make sure that you have the best application possible. The next round is in January, and the funds for that is actually $100 million.
Wow.
So yeah, and this is just one of the many resources and incentives that are available through our Office of Economic Development. Like I said, GoBiz is just one of the partnering agencies, but we have tons of different resources, from site selection to permit expediting to workforce development and training, and this is just one of the ones that we offer and support.
So they apply, hopefully get some tax credit back, and they could put that back into their business to prosper.
That's right. So the Torrance businesses that have been successful, like I said, have gotten anywhere from $50,000 to $1 million, and that's helped them ramp up their employment numbers, invest in their businesses. Sometimes they use it towards getting some new buildings, growing their business. And what the application really looks for is your employment numbers and your amount of investment in the state of California. So this is the state's way of trying to allow businesses to invest in themselves as well.
So it doesn't matter whether you're small, medium, or large business, anyone can apply. Can you give me some examples of success stories you've seen here in the city?
Sure. So off the top of my head, I know that Sage Goddess is one of the businesses that was successful. Like I said, the range is $50,000 to $1 million. I believe the companies that were successful in getting the $1 million were the L3 Communications, as well as
So there's a lot of businesses.
Yes, I'm sorry, off the top of my head.
No, it's okay.
But yeah, it's to help them ramp up their employment numbers and really just expand and invest in their businesses here in the city of Torrance.
Does your department help with the application process? How can people get in touch with your team?
So we're always trying to promote our department because we help, other than just this one resource, there are tons, like I said, available to them, and we really try to help businesses on a case-by-case basis. We don't want to just throw information at them. We really try to personalize and customize how we help them. So we always ask that they reach out to the Office of Economic Development, and you can do that on our new microsite. So our website's business.torranceca.gov, or you can email us at economicdevelopment@torranceca.gov, or you can call us at 310-618-5807. And we have contacts at all of our partner agencies. So GoBiz, we definitely have people who are local who can answer questions, help you through the application process. But we also want to take this opportunity to get to know about your business. We have a business recognition program that we do annually. We might know of other resources that you want to look into. It really just comes down to a business informing themselves and going after all the money and all the resources that are available to them. So,
and as you know, Torrance is a hub for new businesses, businesses that are from around the world, even opening their headquarters right here. What really sets the city apart compared to other places that they may want to open at?
You know, I think businesses are just surprised at the level of personal communication and that personal touch that they get when they come to the city of Torrance. We like to call it our business concierge service, but a lot of times people will cold call a city and they're surprised to actually get a response back right away and have a meeting scheduled and let us know how we can help you and how much space are you looking for. And so really they feel like they're not reaching out to this huge city. They have a team that's here devoted to helping them in whatever it is that they're trying to accomplish. And I think that set us apart. And we've had a lot of businesses that have located here, especially recently, tell us that that's one of the deciding factors was just the reception that they got here at the City of Torrance and how much support that they got at City Hall.
Now, the tax credit is one perk benefit, but what are some other resources that your department, I know you mentioned a few of them in the beginning of this segment, that you really think that maybe businesses don't know about and that they can take your department up on the offer?
Sure. So at City Hall, we actually act as your liaisons to City Hall and to all the other city departments. So we can assist in permit expediting, site selection if you're looking to either come to the City of Torrance or grow within the City of Torrance. And then, like I said, we do garner partnerships and relationships through other agencies to be able to tap into workforce development and training, financial assistance. We have access to free or low financial assistance and loans. So really, it runs the gamut, and we take the opportunity when we get to know a business. If we don't have something that could help them or if they're interested in pursuing something, we make it our mission to learn about that as well and make those resources available to them.
And so the deadline is fastly approaching, August 21st. Anything else you'd like to add about the tax credit program and why it's a benefit? I know we talked about it, but if there's anything you want to say.
Sure. You know, there are so many resources and incentives and benefits available to businesses. I think businesses really need to take the opportunity, and I think it's harder for small businesses because they're mom and pop shops, and but I think it comes back tenfold. Just take the opportunity, learn about some of the stuff that's out there to take advantage of. A lot of it is free, a lot of it is low cost, and you have access to it directly through the Office of Economic Development. It's just the matter of putting some time into it to go after those resources. And a lot of our businesses who do take that time are very successful in it.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining me on NEWSBREAK Live. It's always great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
If you have any questions, as Domenica said, you can call the Economic Development Department at 310-618-5801. You can always head to torranceca.gov and check out our new website as well for more information. Well, that does it for NEWSBREAK Live. If you ever have news or video that you'd like to share, please email us at newsbreak@torranceca.gov. And don't forget to tune into the Torrance City Council meeting tonight. For Facebook and Twitter users, use hashtag NEWSBREAK Live. Have a great night.